Hello everyone, Melanie here with CGL Recruiting, and today we're going to be talking about should I make a job change during COVID-19? Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that, and if you find this information helpful in the end, please give me that thumbs up. Now, there are lots of individuals who I'm getting approached by recently that are currently employed that are asking, I've got a lead on a new job, should I consider moving with everything that's going on during COVID-19 and the economy? So I want to give you my thoughts on it. And this is going to be a yes and no type of an answer. So what we're seeing in the market is a couple of different things. Lots of companies have already done massive layoffs, and lots of people, over 23 million, have applied for unemployment, and more than that are out of work or on furloughs. And so that's made the job force and the job seeking population completely different than anything we've ever seen. So what also has happened now, I'm recording this in July of 2020. And at this present time, what we're seeing is a lot of companies in the US got what is called PPP loans. And those loans required those companies to keep their staffs on board until they exhausted all of that PPP loan. And that was about an 8-week period. And there were some other parts of it, so I know I'm going to get a lot of comments on that, but you had to pretty much retain like a large portion of your staff. So what we've started to see, and as I'm connecting out with a lot of my other HR buddies and seeing this with companies, is those PPP loans are coming to an end and people have burned through all of that money. And what that is causing is now individual companies are laying off further because they can no longer consider keeping those individuals. So it's a second big round of layoffs. We're also seeing a lot of individuals that were furloughed from their organizations. And a lot of people, when they were furloughed, they got to maintain any kind of medical benefits or anything that they had, are now getting notices that they are going to not be brought back and officially severed from the organizations. And I know that's not great news, guys. I know that's not what you want to hear. But there are certain parts, and specifically in the US, that are starting to open back up. I know some locations, like where I am in Houston, Texas, are getting hit very hard right now. But there is some companies that are starting to open up some. So here's my concerns about you moving during this COVID-19 storm. What I have seen, unfortunately, over the last couple of weeks is some people have chosen to move only to have last minute the position pulled back. And they already gave notice to their current employer and their notice was accepted. Some of them even left their employer and were about to start, and those offers got pulled back. And there's nothing illegal about that. Companies can choose to do that. So for you as a job seeker, though, now you're left with no job. You left a good one for that. The other thing that's concerning to me is we do see sometimes that some companies choose that the last person in is the first person out when they have to lay off people. So if you are coming into an organization, if your position is not very, very secure, that is a potential danger. Now look, I am not telling you if you have found the most amazing position ever to go for your dream role and to go for it if you feel like it is the best thing for you. But you just need to know that some of these things are occurring, and try to make sure as much as you can that you've researched to see that the company is stable, and kind of see what their layoff history is, and try to get a better sense of what their survivability is through all of this. Hang in there, job seekers. There is going to be a turnaround. Just get yourself as prepped as you possibly can for it, and our team will continue to release videos to help. We're all in this together.